Hello, I'm R Story, and this is a video I made to demonstrate how I made my process piece called Rolling for a class that I am in. Rolling is a composition process that utilizes the chance factor of rolling different dice from a set of various multi-sided dice to select from a designated set of parameters what the compositional choices will be. This includes the time signature, BPM, key and mode, chord progression, note duration, and song duration. Every rolling composition result will thus be different from the previous, but the compositional process will be the same. You may use any tonal instruments you like. Sustain-capable versus more transient-sounding instruments will impact the empty space left. The vocal part is also optional. Roll 1, BPM. Roll a 10-sided die that has only multiples of 10 on it. Consider 0, 0 to be 100. Exclude any roll below 40. The number you roll is your BPM. You may roll a multiplier on the 4-sided die as well if you choose. For this first version, I rolled a 60. Roll 2, bars. Roll the same die again, the 10-sided die that has only multiples of 10 on it, to determine the number of bars for the song length, again counting 0, 0 as 100. For this first version, I rolled a 70. Rolls 3 and 4 are for meter. For the number of beats per measure, roll a 12-sided die. For this original piece, I rolled a 3. For the type of note that amounts to 1 beat, roll an 8-sided die and only accept 1, 2, 4, or 8 as a valid roll. I rolled a 2, so my time signature for this piece will be 3-2. Roll 5, tonic center. For the tonic center of your piece, roll a 12-sided die with 1 corresponding to C and 2 corresponding to C sharp or D flat, and so on. I rolled a 5 which corresponds to E. The next roll will be important to the resultant song. Roll 6, mode. Roll an 8-sided die, consider 8 to also be 1. This will determine which mode you are in, with 1 being Ionian, 2 being Dorian, 3 being Phrygian, and so on. I rolled a 2, so this piece will be an E Dorian. It's time to build out the song until the predetermined length. You will roll for the chord quality and its duration in beats until you reach the end of the final bar. Roll 7 for chord quality. Roll the same die again, the 8-sided die, to determine the scale degree of the root of your first and every chord. Again, consider 8 to be 1. I rolled a 6, so C sharp as a root note. Choose inversion of the triad as you wish. I did this throughout, and my personal choice was that I would put the voice leading however I wanted of the triad in reference to what was behind, but once I had decided and rolled for the next triad, I did not change it. So I did not change anything previous, only adjusting what I was currently adding to the song. Roll 8, chord duration. Roll a 6-sided die to determine how many beats this chord will be played. I rolled a 3 for this first chord of my piece, so the first chord will be 3 beats long, which is a full bar in my 3-2 time signature. Continue in like manner until the end of the piece. Now you may write down what your resulting piece is in order to perform it live, or you may write it into your DAW and play it from there. There is an optional vocal where you would roll a 6-sided die to determine which word in the phrase, roll the dice, life is luck, you will sing. 1 is roll, 2 is the, 3 is dice, 4 is life, 5 is, 6 is luck. You may roll the die at will and hold the note as long as you wish. When you sing the root of whichever chord is currently selected, changing with the shift if you are still holding the note when it changes. In order to do this more effectively, I made myself a root note guide track, and then I would listen to that while I was rolling and recording. I hope that this makes the process clear. Please leave any questions in the comments and I will try to get to them soon. Now I hope you enjoy the resultant piece I found myself to have made, or at least finding it intriguing. If you make a rolling piece yourself, please reply with your video in the comments on mine. I would love to hear it, and I will link to the song below. Thank you.